Water don pass garri o. Hey! I'm telling you, water don pass garri. Me sef, this one, e shock me. Please subscribe to this channel for all the latest updates. Let's go. Port Harcourt Governor WIKE of Rivers State has described the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB as a terrorist group and signed an executive order to reinforce the ban on the IPOB and its activities in the state. Can you imagine that? WIKE of Rivers State. Rivers State is a Biafran state, and the Biafran state have rise up to prescribe IPOB once again and even reinforced the ban on them. Can you imagine? This is very, very serious. Wait, let's just relax. You will hear the whole gist. You get the whole gist in details. The IPOB enemies are at work. I said the IPOB enemies are seriously at work, and we cannot allow them to achieve their enemies. How can you condemn a group that have done nothing to you? How can you, anything that happened that is not good, you accredit it to the IPOB, which is not true? All these properties being destroyed in Lagos, even the ones in Rivers State, is done by the hoodlums that hijacked the peaceful protest and not the IPOB. You cannot accredit it to the IPOB because they did not do it. We cannot allow the IPOB enemies to succeed on this. They will never succeed. This is a fight that we are willing to fight. And listen to his words. In the words of WIKE, he said the state government is opposed to the presence and the activities of the legally prescribed and anarchy, IPOB, and whatsoever it stands for in Rivers State. And so let it be understood that we have nothing against all or any specific tribe, and will continue to live in peace with people of all other tribal extraction residing or doing businesses in Rivers State. But we have everything against the presence and the activities of the legally prescribed IPOB and whatsoever that group stands for in Rivers State. This is clearly a terrorist group with existence creed, mission and activities are strongly denounced even by the government and the people of southeast state of the country. He now said, I have therefore signed the executive order to reinforce the total ban on IPOB and its activities in the Rivers State or any part thereof, and nothing will stop us from enforcing this ban in the end and in its entirety. He said, yeah. Can you imagine that? This is a Rivers State governor. Rivers State is in south Nigeria. Rivers State is a Biafran state. And now their governor is saying that he has issued an executive order that the enforcement, that they have reinforced the order to take actions against IPOB. Can you imagine the sound of that? This sounds dangerous. Now, can you see what is going on? You see all these NSAS protests of a thing that have been going on. Can you see how the protests have been hijacked? Because for the governor of Rivers State to come out to say this, he is trying to divert people's attention from the main fight that we are fighting, the fight of good governance. He wants to divert the attention to a war between the IPOB and the River State people or Niger Deltans at large. Now, this confusion have been there all this time because some people, some part of Rivers State, some part of Niger Delta believe that they are Biafran community, that they are Biafran state, while some do not believe. Somebody like Asari Dokubo, Asari believes that Niger Delta is a Biafran state, when others do not see it same. Because a kingdom cannot fight against the same kingdom and survive. How can WIKE on his own wake up one morning to fight against IPOB? IPOB being a group that has been there working effortlessly to make sure that they gain their own freedom as a Republic of Biafra, which even River State is the state among them. Can you imagine? Now, when he is busy now trying to fight the IPOB, okay, how can the aim of the people for starting the NSAS protest be gained? How can the motive behind the NSAS protest be gained? This is to show you that there is something going on somewhere that, like, maybe I cannot lay my hands clearly on it, but something is fishing. Something very serious is fishing. What makes these Niger Deltans to wake up one morning to start deciding that they are not a Biafran state, even when Asari believe that they are a Biafran state? Now, what will make you to come against the same people that are fighting for you? Yes, the people that are fighting effortlessly, fighting day and night after suffering in the hands of other people, after suffering in the hands of Nigeria, where they are fighting, protesting for their freedom, they will now come back home to their indigenous land, River State, to still suffer even more excruciating pain than the one afflicted on them by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is to tell you that a lot of things are going on. Nnamdi Kanu is a leader of this IPOB group, and he has done a marvelous job by making the world see, know, and understand that this IPOB group is just a group crying for freedom. They are not doing anything but crying for freedom. Now, what is going on in the country now? Anywhere that they do something bad, maybe they set something ablaze or destroy property or kill, they will say this the IPOB. Even the protest that was hijacked, they will say it's the IPOB people. All the killings and all the looting in Lagos State, they are putting it in the hands of the IPOB people. All the bad things that have been going on so far, they are putting it on IPOB people. Who told you it's the IPOB people that is doing all these things? This group has been working so hard, and now that they are at the verge of gaining their freedom, a lot of unnecessary things are happening. How can some WIKE, who's supposed to be supporting this movement, working against it? Is there anything behind it, or maybe he was paid off to do it or something? I don't know. But this is not funny. It's not funny at all. Hey, that is why I said, water don't pass Gary. That is why I said this one too. It shocked me. It shocked me so I don't even know wetin I wan talk. I don't know wetin I wan talk because this is totally uncalled for. Like totally uncalled for. It's not the main reason. This is not the main motive. The main motive is that the people of Nigeria should get what they should be gaining as the members of the country. The main motive is that the people of Biafra that want to go, they should let them go. The main motive is that there will be betterment of this country that everybody is still inside now, being in Nigeria. That is the main motive for the protest. That is the main reason why people are coming out to protest. And now everything have been changed to be against IPOB. Let me tell you, anybody that is hearing this news, anybody that is hearing this report, all these bad things that they are saying IPOB are doing, it's not IPOB. It's the people that they paid. It's the people that they paid to tarnish the image of IPOB. The IPOB enemies are at work. I said IPOB enemies are actively at work and we cannot allow them to achieve their aim. Anyway, let me just quickly see what people are saying about this. I'll just take few comments. Somebody here said the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB will outlive you, WIKE. Okay, this person here said this one they pursue wetin no dey pursue am because of bad belle. What of the Fulani herdsmen raping your women and taking their farms? The system favor criminals like Wike, with him as a governor and his wife a justice. What were you expecting? Can you imagine? This is totally uncalled for. We are at the verge of, we are going somewhere that even the perpetrators of the crime knows that yes, these people are going somewhere. IPOB is going somewhere. Nigerian youths are going somewhere. How can you from nowhere come out to condemn the people that have not done anything bad to you? How can you even say you are against the IPOB when River State is a Biafran land? How can you say that? You see, these are many things that keep on disturbing me that makes me say, water don't pass, Gary. Something is fishing somewhere, and I know we'll get to know the whole gist later. Thank you for watching this video. Please keep in touch. Bye for now.